And here is a quick look at the porch before we started getting it ready for the fall decor. We did a fresh coat of paint on the floor. It went from brown to a really clean white. It just looks so beautiful and clean now. I can't wait for you to see it. Stick around because the big reveal is coming up. But first, let's decorate. So these green pumpkins here that you're watching me pull out, and I'll show you how I wash my pumpkins so that they last all season long. These were from our first pumpkin patch trip. We do go the next weekend and get some more, so stay tuned because things are going to continue to look a lot different as the video progresses. But I thought I would just let you know that I do end up getting more pumpkins, and this video is kind of 2 batches of pumpkin picking to achieve the final fall porch all decorated. In order to help preserve my pumpkins so that they last all season long, I first like to rinse them really well, get off any dirt or debris, and then after that I usually will take some vinegar and spray them down or even soak them with that really well. And you can also rinse the vinegar off if you would like. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. And then you want to make sure that you dry them very well. I should also mention that the reason I am using vinegar and not bleach to thoroughly clean these pumpkins is because we do throw our pumpkins out into the woods when we're done with them, and animals like to eat them. So obviously vinegar is much safer for the animals than bleach would be. Now up on my porch, I got these urns from Home Depot, and I'm just going to place some really nice big mums inside of them and just keep it really simple. I believe I got these mums at Walmart. I got them pretty early because I was just so excited to start decorating for fall. But I absolutely love these urns. I usually don't decorate with black, so it's kind of nice to have a little bit of that depth against the white porch floors. I think it looks really elegant. And this would not be a video of mine if I didn't include some thrifted items, and these lanterns here were thrifted. We found them a few weekends ago at an estate sale. I will have that video coming out for you guys soon. I have so many videos planned for you guys. Also, go ahead and subscribe right now so you don't miss anything. There is so much content to come. I just can't even keep up with all of it. All right, so we just got back from Lowe's and I picked up some more plants. I just thought that this looked a little empty on here. We just have such big, beautiful steps that I really wanted to kind of fill them up this year with all fall plants and pumpkins. So we needed more, you guys. So we are not done. I got these gorgeous urns from Lowe's. I'm going to work up a little fall planter situation here, and this is what I grabbed. So mostly it's gonna be these little mums here and these really pretty vines. Let's see, what are these? Sweet Caroline, Sweetheart, Jet Black, sweet potato vines. So I think those will be pretty. Those are kind of be like my spilling type of feature there. And then I got the tall grasses, and then how fun are these like cabbage heads here. I think those are gonna be so pretty. We get tons of traffic right in front of our house here, so lots of people hopefully will be able to enjoy those, including myself. And then I also got some more pumpkins. I wanted white pumpkins, but I could not find white pumpkins, you guys, and they were super expensive, the white ones that I found. So these were actually cheaper, and I think they're cuter. I love the style and the shape of these heirloom pumpkins, so I just got more of those. So it'll be peaches and whites and greens and like the deep burgundy colors and rosy colors. So I think those will be pretty. So let's start by washing these pumpkins. I am going to use some thieves on them, some thieves cleaner, because that will be like an antifungal, antibacterial type of a thing for those. It's supposed to keep away bugs and all that type of stuff. So after I rinse them off, I'm just gonna spray them down with that and pop those up on the porch, and then we can start putting our fall planters together. All right, changed out the old flood light, very ugly, I guess is lack for a better word, light that was up there for this cute little thrifted lantern that I found for $13. I think it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna add a nice contrast to our white ceiling there. fall decorating is continuing in today's video, but this time we are tackling my outdoor front porch. We are going to just give this all the cozy autumnal colors and wonderful pumpkins and fall planters. We're just doing it all. We're going to make it look absolutely gorgeous. We get a lot of traffic in front of our home, so I really want to make it look special for all the passersby and of course for us as well. I think the outside of the home should be just as tended to as the inside. So without further ado, let's get started with this outdoor fall porch decorating video. All right, got everything unloaded. It's all up there, but we have these planters to redo, these planters. I want to redo the window box and make it look nice and autumnal. Although I'm a little nervous because there's a huge spider that has made his home in there. We are watching it from the other side, the other window there. So I have to kind of be conscious of where he's at before I start digging in there. But I'm super excited to get this all decked out for fall. Thankfully my mom, they had some pumpkins that they grew that they gave us, so that helped. Because it can get a little expensive buying all these pumpkins. But it's only once a year. I'm really excited for the mums. I kind of want to find a couple smaller ones for the window box. I think that'd look really pretty having some mums in there, but I wanted to try and get ones that weren't fully bloomed out yet. But I hear that the trick with mums is to repot them, give them a little bit more space. It's usually because they're so root bound that's why they die so quickly. So I'm gonna try to do that with all of these. Just get them in some fresh soil and repot them and see if that makes a difference this year. I also got them so they weren't fully bloomed. All right, we got some more goodies today. A couple more pumpkins, some small mums that are gonna go in the window box. Some of these shrubs that I think I'm gonna put in here just for some like evergreen interest all throughout the year. We have a lot to do. What's in there? Oh. Try and get a little more.
Yeah, well, we might have to.
Might need a shovel. We have lots and lots of planting going on. Everything is getting refresh. All the planters here, we're moving things around, trying to reuse as much as we can. So these ferns are gonna get their own planter, and I'm gonna put these over by our back porch, I think, because these should still be pretty hardy for quite a lot longer. So no reason to get rid of them quite yet. And I always think ferns look nice on their own as like a flanking a door or something. So right, we got the liner in the window box and we're filling it up now so I can pack it full of mums and other autumnal foliage. Hopefully I have enough. This is a huge window box, so it's always the challenge here. And like I said, I couldn't find a lot of the plants I wanted. So we're gonna make do, but I will link the video of us building this window box. We custom built this whole thing out of cedar, and we show you how to do that.
Is there a place with sun all year round and pina coladas with pretty faces and sand on the ground? I want to stop this ongoing train before I lose my mind and go insane. I don't want to sleep every night. I wanna light a spark in the dark. I don't wanna say I'm okay, living the same every day. Come run beside me, let's take off.
I got these resin planters at Home Depot today, and they were, I think they were only $16 a piece. I thought that wasn't too bad. These are also self-watering pots. Yeah, see, look at how root bound that is. So that's why they say mums don't do well. It's because they're so root bound and their roots really need to stretch out and breathe a little bit. So I'm just kind of massaging. And you also want to get your mums when they're in this state, not fully bloomed, and then they'll last a lot longer also.
This old habit's got a hold on me, won't let go of me. This old habit's got a grip on me, won't set me free, won't leave me be. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in. You're sweet, Lord, it is too much for me. You got me on my knees.
All right, we made some big changes to the porch recently. While my husband's been on paternity leave, I had him sand all the paint off the porch and then seal it. So this is what it looks like now. It's gonna be so much less maintenance. We used, it's called marine sealer on the porch, and it just soaks in and then repels the water. So we're gonna see how that works out for us. We got some new light fixtures. We swapped out the thrifted white ones that I had up here, and I got some copper. And then we're gonna put some flame candelabra light bulbs in here. I'll have these linked down below for you. They are real copper, so I'm hoping that they patina over time, but these are a historical kind of a Georgetown look Scots. So we have those up here. I have a new doormat coming just with our last name monogram on it. And this light fixture's new. I had just a tiny little thrifted lantern up here before that I didn't really care for, so I got this, and I like the scale of it better. We needed something a little bit more prominent up here. But it is a beautiful fall day today. We went to a pumpkin patch. We got some pumpkins and some mums, so we're gonna get those decorated out here on the front porch. This isn't gonna be as big of a front porch, I think, fall decorate that I normally do, but I've got the baby inside. He's happy right now, so we're gonna see how much we can get done while he is currently content. So I'm excited to kind of get back in and do a little decorating for the seasons. So I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself when it comes to that. So let's start making this whole front of our house and porch look a little more festive for fall. Let's go. So here is the loot. Not quite as many pumpkins as I normally get, but I tried to refrain from going too crazy. But we've got a couple mums, and I'm going with greens and oranges. I wasn't able to find anything to replace my planters up here, So I guess I'll just leave those. I'm trying to just simplify things this year since I've got the baby and stuff. So we're gonna keep it simple for now. And then if I find something pretty to replace those with, I will do that. And then we're gonna add some pumpkins up in the flower box here. Again, I'm keeping it simple. We might grab some dried hydrangeas and use those. But yeah, I think I'm going to wipe down some of the pumpkins so that they last a little bit longer, just with some cleaner just to get the bacteria and stuff off. So let's do that.
There was a time when I was lonely. I was trying hard to get by, taking day by day. But baby, then you came along. I know I never felt that strong. Nothing's gonna hold us down. Yeah, we are taking off the ground now. Stay with me, we're aiming for the sky. Anywhere, we'll get there by and by. Stay with me, we're aiming for the sky.
Okay, time to move on to the porch, and I was really excited to get this decorated now that we gave this area a whole makeover. It looks completely different. I love it. We had white paint on here before and it was chipping off everywhere, so to have this just wood finish on the porch is so nice. It's going to be such low maintenance. And then all the new light fixtures. I just feel like it's so warm and cozy up here now. I've had this beautiful wreath for a couple years now. I did get it at Hobby Lobby and I don't think they carry it anymore. I have not seen it, but it just has some really nice, realistic dried looking florals in it, and the colors are pretty. So this is what I'm gonna play off of with the rest of the decor on this area. I don't normally use faux pumpkins outside, but I don't want to go buy any more pumpkins. They're very expensive, and I have tons of faux pumpkins, so we're going to bring them out and use some of them out here. I'm going to try and bring out all the colors of the leaves here. Maybe we'll put some